Hi, this is Shanti Satish here, and welcome back. So, today we're going to understand why we procrastinate learning a new skill. Okay, so when we talk about a skill, it is a conscious effort to learn something and to do something better. So, many times we do procrastinate learning because there are a lot of feelings, there's a lot of emotions, then there's a factor of confidence that has been involved uh, to learn a new skill. And also, how are we going to implement the learning? And why do we need to implement the learning? So, today there are three factors that I'm going to discuss with you. And I want you to explore these factors to see how you can use it both personal and professional life. So, the first thing that you look out for is why do I need to learn this skill? How important it is? And am I able to visualize the desired outcome? And moreover, am I being very excited and happy about the visualizing of the desired outcome? So, I wanted to share a personal example of mine. So, when I got married and we used to sit down to have dinner, my culinary skills were pretty bad, especially when it comes down to making rotis. So it was the same ingredient, the same process, everything that my mother followed. But unfortunately, my rotis or the chapatis would turn out to be like biscuits. And the need for me to learn the skill was so important because I could not see that we were enjoying the dinner and that happiness factor was not there, though we wanted to sit down for dinner together. So, why would I want to do this? Need was I wanted to feel the sense of connectivity in the relationship. I also wanted to feel secured about it, and it gave me a lot of feeling of belongingness, when we sit down to have a dinner, and the dinner was so important for us. So, it took around 15-20 days for me to go through this process of learning the skill, and every process made me feel so excited every time I said, okay, this is how it needs to be done. And by 15-20 days, I was ready for it. And the feeling was, oh, wow. Because it was a great accomplishment when I could put those soft chapatis or rotis on the table. And, it was so much of enthusiasm that I could see in my own self that, wow, it's come out so good. So every time I tried something new, and this process went on, and we could actually see the connectivity, and I could actually sense the need, and that could actually, it was just a cycle. So upskilling is another process that we do. So on the flip side, when my daughter started going to school, and so she came back one day and she told me, "Ma, you know what? My friends bring such yummy biscuits, I'm sorry, cookies that their moms used to prepare, and whereas I don't get to eat those baked cookies at home." So I did promise her and tell her that, you know what, I could actually give you all these things. Maybe I would start learning baking sometime. But the want factor, though it was there, is just in my wish list, but the desired outcome is something which I could not visualize. I could not sense a great sense of happiness because probably I have that fear, or probably it was not that exciting for me, the outcome. Yes, and I could not see a great connectivity towards me and baking and those kind of things was something which was missing out, and the enthusiasm for me to learn. So none of these factors were greatly involved or promptly visible into me, which actually prompted me to bake. So I had just put this in the wish list, and 8 summer holidays have gone by, but still I could not make this baking part of it work in my culinary skills. So uh, that is another side of it. So the third thing is, like, when I moved out from the corporate side, and then I started to actually do a lot of teaching children with learning disabilities, and I wanted to actually connect well with it. The want was so imperative that I took 8 months to learn the whole process, understand and interpret the psychological tools, and understood like how a teacher could make a difference in the classroom for a child, both emotionally and academically. So we landed up kind of training 600 teachers who were actually able to contribute in one way or the other in the teaching methodologies and make a child feel happy about it. And each time a parent used to come back and tell us like, you know what, I see a lot of difference in my child. And each time a teacher used to share their experience about implement the learning part of it. It was more exciting to see that it was a wow feeling that it went on, to create more and more. So in the process, I learned how important it is for us to identify. Not all of us could do everything, but there is a few factors which we really need to identify and understand: the need factor, the excitement factor, as well as feeling a sense of belongingness to contribute better. So, and how you could implement these skills in different processes. And as in my previous video, I was talking about the transport skills or the portable skills which could be used both personal and professional life. So if you want to learn this whole process, and if you think that uh, your organization would require this, as a person, as a teacher, as more especially as a parent and as a student, if you think that you wanted to actually work along this journey and find out the process, what I need to learn and how I need to implement, and how am I going to see this accomplishment and the excitement of me learning something new, because it is involving your time and it is involving your effort, and it's a great sense of feeling to say that you're always open to learning and do something better, right? So if you think that we could be a part of it and help you to move through this journey, so you can write to us on onlinereuser@gmail.com, and we are here to help you and coach you through the process and make things better for us and for you. Because for us, because it becomes another process of learning, and for you, because we would always want to see everybody in that wow feeling and the sense of excitement. Yeah. Until then, please take care of yourself, and until I come back with the next video. So see you. Bye for now.